What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Warzone 2 video for you today. Today we're going to be taking a look at one of the two loadouts that is currently dominating ranked play and is now making its appearance in Warzone on ASHIKA Island and on Mazar as one of the best close range options. And that is, as you see in the clips behind me, the Vaznev 9K. We've got some more gameplay clips for you coming up at the end of the video, so be sure to stick around for that. But first, we're going to jump into some stats, compare this thing to other close range options, and then we're going to go over the loadout that's going to elevate your close range gunplay to the maximum. And we're not going to stop there. The attachments are only one piece of the pie that are going to make this thing fry. The other thing that rhymes, wow,
congratulations. Thanks, Regis.
The other thing is going to be the tuning, and that's going to make this thing even better to use up close. So be sure to stick around for that. If you enjoy this kind of content, please consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help me out, as well as drop a like for me on the video if you found this information useful and are going to use this loadout in the future. And be sure to comment down below what your favorite part about Warzone 2 Season 2 is. Personally, mine is being able to sprint while plating. And with that, let's take a look at some stats. All right, so we're over here on True Game Data, and we've got this graph here that's comparing the Vaznev to the Fennec, the Lachmann Sub, the MX9, and the Vel. All of these are very good contenders for the best of the best in the SMG category. Now, if you look at this graph here, we can tell that the Lachmann Sub does beat that out, but we'll come back to that in just a second. And then the next in the chart is actually the Vaznev, coming in with a 558 millisecond time to kill. So now what you need to keep in mind when you're comparing the Vaznev to the Lachmann Sub, considering that these are two of the best options right now for the close range meta, is that after 10 meters, it gets pretty hard to use the Lachmann Sub. Now with the Vaznev, you can fry people up to 20 meters with ease. There's zero recoil on this thing, and the damage drop off isn't too crazy until that 20 meter mark. And the biggest difference between the two is the ease of use. The Vaznev has virtually no recoil, whereas the Lachmann Sub does have some pretty undeniable recoil. So definitely keep those in the back of your mind when you're going to choose between the Vaznev or the Lachmann Sub. But with that being said, let's jump into the loadout for this thing to give you guys the best options to use. All right, so now we're gonna go over the loadout for the Vaznev 9K, and then after this, we're gonna jump to the tuning to make this thing even better. So with the Vaznev, there is one attachment that takes this gun to the next level in terms of every stat that you need in the close range battle. And we'll get to that in just a second, but first we're going to start off with the magazine. Always want to run the 45 round mag. It does not matter what mode you're in, just run the 45 round mag. Next up, we're going to jump over to the muzzle, and we're going to go with the Bruin Cubic Comp. And what this does is give you horizontal and vertical recoil control, which really helps you have zero recoil control even up to those longer range exchanges like 20 meters. And this is what sets it apart from something like the Lachmann Sub, where at 20 meters it's kind of hard to control that thing. Next up is going to be the laser, and it's going to be the FSS OV laser. This helps with sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed, two key metrics that you need for close range exchanges. We're going to go with a rear grip here as well, which is going to be the true tack grip, which also helps you with sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed. So as you can see, there's a common theme here. Lastly, and this is the attachment that takes this gun to the next level, and that's going to be the stock. The stock, we're going to go with the Marquise R7 stock. This helps with sprint to fire speed and aim down sight speed again. However, the bonuses from this far outweigh the bonuses from the other attachments. Now with this build, I promise you there will be no instance where you do not get first shot. Even if you're sprinting, you're gonna have insane amounts of snappiness, sprint to fire speed, and aim down sight speed, and you're gonna be able to get first shot off every single time. But with that being said, let's take a look at the tuning that make this gun even better. So we're gonna start off with the muzzle, and on the left hand slider we're gonna go down 0.57, and on the bottom slider we're gonna go plus 0.28. This gives us even more aim down sight speed to work with, as well as it gives us some gun kick control, so your first couple shots are going to go up into oblivion. For the FSS OV laser, you're going to go down 0.37 on the left hand slider to give yourself even more sprint to fire speed, and then you're going to go to the left on the aim down sight speed zeroing distance to about 37 feet. And again, this is going to help you with some of those further range exchanges. Now for the true tack grip, we're going to go down on the left hand slider to negative 0.54, and on the bottom slider we're going to go to negative 0.18, and these are both going to give you even more aim down sight speed and even more sprint to fire speed. And lastly, for the Marquise R7 stock, before we jump into this, guys, I do want to say we do have some nice gameplay clips for you coming up right after we finish up this loadout tuning, so I'd really appreciate if you guys would stick around for that. It helps out the channel so much, you have no idea. But with that being said, let's tune this last attachment. On the left hand slider, we're going to go down negative 2.79 to get even more aim down sight speed, and then on the bottom slider slider, we're gonna go over to the left to -1.97 to get some strafe speed into the build. Strafe speed is essential in the close range exchanges, and it helps a little bit with rotational aim assist if you're one of those abusers like I am. Thanks guys, be sure to subscribe for more if you like this content, drop a like on the video, and I'll see you in the next one. You guys are having a good old Saturday. I'm dead. There's no way I live here. Bro. Why was that so hard? There's still more in here. Shouldn't have shot. I didn't even check. I didn't even check to see if there was a, what's it called there? UAV? Oh, I should have. What? I have first shot and I'm hitting headshots on him? Where'd my bullets go? He's shooting me in the leg and I'm shooting him in the face. What? That is a miracle. Fuck. Okay. That sucks. This dude is just laying down right there. Yikers. Oh no. Someone else here. Oh my god. Y'all need to chill, bro.